Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share. So those of you that have been with me coming into these little mini lessons, this is a continuation of our figurative language and literary devices that we've been doing. We're just going to continue today because the last lesson we did, it was an introduction. We went over several figurative types of languages. And one of the ones that our last lesson, you guys were supposed to research a song, your favorite song, a popular song, maybe one or two of them. And today, you're going to share with us the song that you guys found. Of course, remember from last lesson, it has to be a school appropriate song. And I also had sent that out. You guys have to share with us today the lyrics that you found in the song and the type of figurative language that you found in the song, and explain to us what they are trying to say within that song, those lyrics that you found. So just to recap really briefly, once I'm finished showing the small YouTube video on similes and metaphors, then it's going to be your opportunity to share with us what you guys found during your research. So I just want to share with us the lesson just as a recap of what it is that we're going to do. The essential question that we're going to answer today is, what is a metaphor and a simile, and how do authors use them to enhance their writing? The learning objectives in this lesson, you'll be able to define metaphor and simile, identify metaphor and simile in various literary pieces and popular songs, and also you're going to be able to create your own examples of metaphors and simile. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I know Anaya and Amario, you guys have been here on every single one of these mini lessons, and you guys have provided such great examples of figurative language when we were getting examples of it. So in this lesson, we will identify similes and metaphors in literature and songs. Once you are an expert at identifying these devices, you will then create your own. So brainstorming, we did this already, so we're going to kind of bypass this because this was part of the previous lesson that we did. We brainstormed already. We came up with different similes and metaphors. We brainstormed and came up with different types of figurative language. Some of them we came up with was the example that they use is raining cats and dogs. And depending on where you are right now, outside, it is literally raining cats and dogs. So the weather is really horrible today. And it's going to be like that on and on for the rest of the afternoon. So I know you guys have gave excellent examples of those from our previous time that we met last week. Do you guys want to chime in and give me any more? Can you think of any other examples? I know, Anaya, yours was a picture is worth 1,000 words. I remember that one because you had a great example. You used that. And Mario, you also used, I can see you from 1,000 miles away. You also provided those examples that we did last week. So I do remember some of the examples that you guys provided. So let me make sure I'm not skipping anything, okay? I want to make sure I'm not skipping anything before we get started. So metaphors and similes are a part of figurative language, which is language that is not meant to be taken literally. So when you're saying something in a figurative way, you're not saying it to be taken exactly the way that it is said. Instead, this kind of language is meant to spark your imagination. As we watch a video about metaphors and simile, pay close attention to these devices. Are you guys able to hear me? Because Janaya just said that my microphone is going in and out. I don't know if it's the weather. Can you guys unmute yourself and let me know if you're able to hear me well?
I can hear you.
Okay, so you can hear me now?
I can hear you the whole time.
Okay.
Not.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to share this video so that you'll be able, we're going to see a video on similes and metaphors. And let me let me know if you can see the video while I'm sharing it. All right, so that was a cute little song that can remind you of how to describe similes and metaphors. So what do metaphors and similes do now that you've had real world examples of similes and metaphors? Remember, similes uses like or as, and metaphors do not use like or as. They're using comparisons. They use comparisons on two unlike objects. So that is what similes and metaphors do. Does anyone want to throw one out there before we get to share?
Oh yeah. So one of them that I had seen, like it was a couple that I had seen and I wrote down, but one of them was. Can I say two?
Of course, I'll type them for you.
Okay, so one of them was like fly like an eagle, and then the second one I had was strong as an ox.
Yes. Strong as an ox, right?
Yeah.
Yes, those are great examples of similes. When it says fly like an eagle, what does it mean when they're saying fly like an eagle?
They mean like they flying real high and stuff. Cause no, I
They're
didn't. Hush your mouth. I'm sorry. But okay, so yeah, when they say fly like an eagle, they mean like they flying real high and stuff. And then when they say strong as an ox, oxes is real strong. So yeah.
exactly. They have really great power and strength, right? Janaya and Mario, do you guys have any examples? Mario, you unmuted yourself. What you have for us? I can't even hear you. Okay, so we're going to go over a few metaphors. So a metaphor compares two unlike things together. Example, baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. This is from, of course, Katy Perry's song, Firework. Hence, we're going to be getting into our song lyrics. Simile. A simile compares two unlike things using the words like or as. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this particular movie, Forrest Gump. So we just saw a metaphor in a song lyric, Firework. I'm quite sure all of us have seen them. Oh, I see Mario. She's a star. Thank you. You put it in the chat. So what we're going to do right now in this part of the lesson is that we're going to have you guys share, you're going to share your song lyrics that you guys researched, and then you're going to tell us what do the lyrics mean that have the metaphors or similes, or maybe they may have a different type of figurative language in it, depending on what it is. So who wants to go first?
We sing our songs.
Yes, you're going to do your song lyrics now, because I paused right here because this is a perfect segue, because I just showed you an example of a metaphor of a song lyric that has an example of a song lyric that has a metaphor in it, which is Katy Perry, Firework. That's the example that I showed. Can you guys see the example, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Anaya, what song do you have? Do you want to share it with us, or are you going to tell us? You want to like share the screen, or are you going to tell us?
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all because I didn't put it on the screen. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. So mine is Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. So it's like the song lyrics that I picked out is like she's got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down, and then she got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. Okay, and so I said these song lyrics mean she's physically burning the stage, meaning like she's doing her thing and she's outshining everybody that's on like that she's competing with. And then when they say she got her head in the clouds, that mean like she's in her own mode. She not worried about what else. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry, but she was like, oh, she's like, when they say she got her head in the clouds, that means she in her own way. She not worried about what anybody else is doing. She's worried about getting a prize and like, you know.
I like that one. She has her head in the clouds. She's not worried about what anyone else is thinking, what anyone else is doing. She's focused on herself and accomplishing her own goals, correct?
Yeah.
That is excellent. I love This Girl's on Fire. That's one of my favorite songs. I love it.
Yeah, the best song in the world. Like I said,
Yes.
the best song in the world.
Oh, Mario, that's your song too.
Yeah, she stole my song. She
That's
just
cap,
came
cause
over
he
here
just
and
said no.
looked at
That's
my
cap.
computer.
That is cap. Cause he said she is a star, not girl on fire. So get it right.
Bruh, that's a whole different song. I mean, that's from the metaphor song we just did, Naya.
I know. You said that was your song. You said she's a star. No, that's my song.
No, I have Alicia Keys.
Well, which song from Alicia
But
Keys
it's
do you have, Mario, that you want to?
Girls on Fire.
Oh, you have the same song. Well, are there other lyrics in there that have
Yeah.
figurative language?
Yeah, and I can't believe she missed this.
Okay, what part did she miss?
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Look like a girl, but she's a flame. Like that's the whole lyric, right?
Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean?
That like um um I don't know.
Tell me the lyrics
Like
again.
like
Say the lyrics for me slowly. Tell me the lyrics again.
she is just a girl and she's on fire. And then the second one is look like a girl, but she's a flame.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Yes.
And what's the next one?
Look like a girl, but she's a flame. And I feel like that mean like she feeling herself, maybe. Cause like on the video, it wasn't like inflamed, like running and scary. It was like a girl like feeling herself.
Okay, you said she's just a girl and she's on fire. She looks like a girl, but she's a flame, right? So those particular lyrics that you just gave me, Mario, they both have a simile and a metaphor in it. So when it says this girl is on fire, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? We're not talking about like she's literally on fire, correct? When we say that this girl is on fire, what does that mean? That means she's doing what?
Dancing or singing.
Anyone wants to help Mario out? When we say this girl's on fire, it could mean that. What else could it mean, Anaya?
Huh?
What else? When we say this this girl is on fire, what could that mean?
This girl's on fire. That could mean like it could mean like it means like she's not stopped. She's non-stop being a star. Like she's not worried about
She's like
I know
she's unstoppable. She's unstoppable.
yeah, she's unstoppable. She's not gonna stop being a star. Like she gonna keep it moving. She gonna keep it pushing. Like she gonna
Yes.
keep coming back with fire. Keep coming back. Yeah.
She's unstoppable. She's serious about what it is that she's doing, and no one is going to be able to stop her. Like you said, she's going to keep coming back, no matter what. So when you're on fire, you're hot. It's your time to shine. You're doing what it is that you're supposed to do. So
Can I
go ahead, Mario.
Can I do my other song?
Yes. What you have another one? Other lyrics?
Yeah, I got like 2 more.
Okay. What's the second song?
All right, so you know the Miles Morales Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse movie, and Swat Lee and Post Malone. It's called Sunflower.
Okay, yeah, Sunflower.
Yeah, So I was studying the lyrics, and then I heard it say, "You're a sunflower, you're the sunflower," and I was like, "That's a metaphor."
Yes, yes, you are correct. It is a metaphor, Mario. And what does that
And
metaphor mean? You're a sunflower.
that means like she's glazing in beauty, like, cause like sunflowers only come around when it's like the sun out and the trees are green and everything just beautiful. So if the sunflower's out, then she's out, then it means like she's glazing just like that sunflower, which is beautiful.
And blooming. Very good, Mario. Excellent example. Very good. Very good. And what's your next song?
It's called Airplanes by Bob, like not like Bob, but B.O.B.
B.O.B.?
Yeah,
Yes. And
feat Haley.
what's the lyrics in there?
It says, "Can we pretend that airplanes in the night skies are like shooting stars?" That's a simile.
Could we pretend that airplanes are like
Yes.
Can we pretend that airplanes are like night stars?
No. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night skies are like shooting stars?
Oh, can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? So what does that mean? I haven't heard that song in a long time.
So that means like how shooting stars come around and you
Yes.
look up at the sky. That means like they really like need something right now, like at that moment. So that's what they saying. Like, if the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars, if they can wish like on the airplane, then it'll make their life better.
You're absolutely right, Mario. Excellent job. Because when you see a shooting star, you want to make a wish. You're absolutely right. Excellent example. Very good. Anaya, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, I got another one.
All right. What's yours?
Okay, so the song is "Stand Up" by Cynthia Erivo. So it says, "Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer?" So this means, well, to me, this means like it's saying like you running, you like, you know what I'm trying to say. So freedom is like, when they say freedom is calling, freedom can't actually call you. Freedom can't actually call you. It's just basically like a well, a figurative language, to where like she's trying to make her way to freedom, and she's like, yeah. It's based off a movie. It's a song based off the movie called Harriet. So it's like, it's self-explanatory, but I don't. I'm not explaining. So yeah.
Yes, I know. And you guys are picking out such great lyrics and also a great explanation and finding the figurative language in these songs. And yeah, I do understand what it is you're saying. It's very, you guys are giving out such great examples and providing. I'm really taken back for the examples and explanations that you guys are providing. It's like I have to just give you a little tweak here and there, but you're doing an excellent job with your explanations and these lyrics that you guys are finding. I am so happy that you guys are able to grasp the concept of metaphor and similes, because as you guys listen to your favorite artists and you've listened to your favorite songs, it will ring a bell anytime you're singing the song. You'll be able to say, oh, that's a figurative language. You'll be able to interpret it, and it will spark your imagination, because that's how writers use figurative language in their writing, and that's also how artists use it as well, to spark the attention of the reader or the person that is listening. It grabs their attention and use their imagination. We all have imagination and we all know how to use them, right? Yes. because our imagination opens up a whole new world. Because when you're reading, you need to use your imagination so that you can understand what is going on in the story or in the scene as you're reading it, just like when you're watching a movie. That was excellent. Excellent job. Excellent. So here it up, just like what I was saying. Metaphors and similes in song. Artists use metaphors and similes in songs in order to make them more interesting to the imagination and creatively express their thoughts. If an artist literally describes something to you, it would be very boring. So let's look at some amazing differences. So let's see what they have. So this song is from Hamilton. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left my defenseless. You built my places out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. Compared to your words overwhelm me, you wrote me pretty letters. Have you guys heard this song before?
No.
It is from Hamilton, the musical Hamilton. That is what it's from.
I heard that either.
Yes, it is from the musical Hamilton. So that one may not be a very popular one with you. How about Despacito? You guys heard Despacito?
Yeah, I heard it before.
Exactly, because it's been played like 1 billion times on YouTube. So you're my sunrise on the darkest day, got me feeling some kind of way. Make me want to savor every moment slowly, slowly. You fit my tailor-made. Love how you've put it on me. Compared to you are light and happy. You are a suit that fits me. So they're showing you how the artist is using figurative language as opposed to just saying exactly what they need to say. So if you can see, this is the lyrics, and this is how, if the artist was just to basically say what they needed to say, it would be rather boring. So you can see how these lyrics make it more enticing, and as opposed to just basically saying what it needed to say. Let me see okay. How about The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran? I know you guys have heard this one. If you heard the music, because I'm not singing the songs, I'm just reading the lyrics. But if you heard the songs actually playing, you would say, "Oh, I know the song." It would come to you. Like if you was to go on YouTube right now and put in "Shape of You."
Oh
yeah. If you heard it playing, you know exactly what song it is. Yes. Because it's a very popular song, very popular song. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Compared to, we are attracted to each other. Because basically that's exactly what it's saying. So now notice how this lyric's using the words like, that makes it a simile because it's used the word like or as. So there's a lot of songs, many songs that you heard. Oh, Janiyah says she's heard that song before. So you guys we can sit here and we can research songs all day long, some of your most popular songs, and break them down into figurative language and pull them apart, not just finding similes and metaphors. We can find hyperboles in it. Remember, hyperboles is over exaggeration. We can find personification. We can find idioms, all of those that we went over as well in our previous lesson. But this little mini lesson was just for us as a fun lesson to get you guys to pick out metaphors and similes in some of your favorite song lyrics and explain them, which you guys did an amazing job. And I thank you guys so much for coming on today. So, you know, these lessons are going to be continued on, going into another type of figurative language that we're going to continue next week, because if we continue on today, they're going to keep going longer and longer and longer, and we have to cut them off to a certain extent.